Hello, everyone. Welcome to the alternate corner. My name's Dylan, and yeah, I'm your host, as the game shows would say. But yeah, I'm the owner of this channel. It's something I wanted to start. I'll get into that in a little bit. This is a pilot version just to give a little bit of an overview of what I'm hoping to get out of the channel, but also explain a little bit about who I am as well. So with that, my name's Dylan. I'm on Twitter as Dylan12D. That's DYLAN12D. So please give me a follow. If I see that you followed, I normally follow back. We can converse on that and things like that. I'd really appreciate that. I haven't got a script for this. I'm winging it a little bit because I don't 100% know what this channel's about. What I do know is that some of you might struggle with my accent because I am Welsh. Welsh is my first language. English is my second language. I'm trying to slow my speaking down a little bit so that people can better understand me. Hopefully, subtitles work for some of you if need be. But there's a benefit because obviously as a Welsh speaker, I can swear in Welsh. I don't think YouTube's going to pick up on that, so we could probably learn some Welsh swear words. So that's a bonus with this channel. But yeah, look, you'll get used to my accent. As I'm sure we all get used to each other's accents, but I do appreciate that it's a little bit different to what some of you might be used to, especially those that are like in America and Canada and stuff like that. But I am very proud of my accent. I'm very proud to be Welsh. Also, anyone who wants a few words in Welsh or to converse in Welsh, more than happy to do it because I'm very proud Welshman. I'm very proud of my homeland. So yeah, and hopefully we get into a little bit on this channel a little bit about the food of Wales and to celebrate stuff that we do in Wales, and for you to get a better understanding of maybe what Wales is about in the same way that I'd love to hear about your countries. That's not predominantly what the channel's about. The channel's about basically I've been on Twitter. I've been on Twitter for years, but the last couple of months I've really interacted with a lot of people on Twitter, specifically around the Murdoch trial, which obviously took 6 weeks, and it's been like a week or two now since that's over and done with. But I found a great community on Twitter. Toxic at times, yeah, but I've been attacked a fair few times, and hey, I give as good as I get. I've attacked back, but I don't tend to start the attacks. Tend to try and just converse and attack back, but that's not great for anybody. That's not what it should be about. So I want to stop all that. And I think I've done a good job of that recently. That's why I wanted to start this channel, really, to converse with people. I think it's great for everyone to have so many different opinions out there. I've heard so many things about the trial and how he was guilty from the start, he was not guilty, and it's brilliant to listen to all opinions, but sometimes that gets lost on Twitter. So I genuinely want to use this channel to try and converse with some people, and for you to learn, for me to learn, and for us to go on a journey together, really. Through the Murdoch trial, I followed a lot of Emily Baker and also the lawyer with Peter Tragos. I think that's how you say Tragos. I really like them both, and they've both got they're similar, but they've got slightly different perspectives. Emily is more about the prosecution side, and Peter's more about the defense side, but they're quite impartial, both of them. So I used to watch Emily's streams on breaks and before it starts and afterwards, and I got a really good understanding of how trials work in the US. And same way with Peter with his recaps every night. I learned so much from that as well. So I dove straight in to these trials, and I loved it. I've always had an interest in true crime and in trials, but never had an opportunity to watch one from start to finish. I've had American friends who are always proud of the concept in America. It's innocent until proven guilty, and there's pride in that, and I love that. But I'll be honest, I didn't quite see that in this process with a lot of people. I think Alan Murdoch, for me, and I'll do a separate video about this, I think Alan Murdoch is an absolute scumbag for what he's done. I'm not just talking about murders here now, I'm talking about all the financial stuff as well. Absolute scumbag. But I went into this not knowing anything about him. and I went into it with a view of, like Peter would say, it's innocent to prove guilty. He's not guilty, and that was my view at all times. Like he's not guilty until proven otherwise. That didn't go down well with a lot of people on Twitter. I was asked not to comment anymore. Well, told don't comment anymore. Don't appreciate your comments. He's guilty of sin. Do some research. I was like, well, no. I'd just rather do the trial as a juror. That's why I named this as the alternate. I don't want to call it the juror's corner. So I call it the alternate corner because I always look at it as I want to have a unbiased view going into every trial, and I hope this channel will provide that really. I understand that everyone's got different views, and some people, like in the Murdoch case, people like before an ounce of evidence was put in, he's guilty. I, if that's your opinion, and I understand you got a lot of knowledge about what he had done. I get it. I truly do. And I enjoyed conversing. I did actually converse with a couple of people who were really, really good because you can debate with them. And actually, they took my point and I took their point, But a lot of people were like, no, 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 he is guilty. And even now, some people, no, 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 he's not guilty, even though he's been obviously charged, he's not guilty, end of. So I think it's a balance between everything. So I think we can learn a lot. I'm going to do a video, hopefully this week, just explain my views on it all from someone who didn't know anything about the trial or the Murdochs or anything, never heard of it. The only reason I heard of it because I was fascinated with the Idaho 4 murders. And by chance, I think it was the day before the Murdoch trial started, I found the case. So that's how I got involved in it. For years, I've been watching true crime on YouTube and stuff like that, but that was the first time I watched a trial, and I found it intriguing. Some of it, I was like, "Whoa, this is awesome!" But some of it, I was like, "This is what the hell is this?" So I think I got a diverse view on things. So hopefully, people will tune in, and I'm not saying my view is right whatsoever. But I'd love to use this channel just to talk to people and debate, essentially. Hopefully, we can get some live streams and stuff like that going. But that's part of what I don't really know what exactly I'm going to be doing. I said I'm going to do a Murdoch video, but what else do you guys want to see? Like I, obviously there's some trials coming up, and I'd love for you to tell me of any trials that you think we can cover. Um, Whether that's doing a all day trial stream, and by that, like similar to what Emily does. I do watch Emily on breaks and stuff because she gives great insight, and I'm not able to provide that. I'm a dummy, with all this stuff. I'm just learning, and that's what excites me about this is that I'm starting this journey knowing nothing and just literally going to hopefully learn, and hopefully people want to join me as well, just to learn together the ways that things work, how things work differently in every state, um, and just review cases together and just have that different opinions. What the jurors looking at, what was good, what was bad, to get that better understanding. I think someone like myself, that as I said, I'm happy to call myself a dummy because I've got zero experience or knowledge about uh, the the systems there in America. So uh, I'm a in a way, perfect guy to look at because I'm clueless, but in a good way because I'm willing to learn, willing to listen, and a lot of jurors they don't look at all this stuff every single day. So yeah, I think we can learn from each other. So I want to do some trials. I'm gonna say I'm waffling now. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but yeah, basically, if anyone's interested in me doing some live streams about any future cases that come up, difference between me and Emily is that Emily speaks over the lawyer sometimes because of her knowledge. She explains stuff. I don't do that because I've got zero knowledge to bring. So that's the main difference there. I know a lot of people love that, and that's how she gets thousands upon thousands of people watching it. So my stream would be totally different. It wouldn't be educational or anything. So if people are just interested to hang out and just have a little bit of banter or just learn from each other, I'm happy to do those kind of streams. Happy to do some videos, like I said, the Murdoch video and maybe some others. I want to delve a little bit into the Pat McAfee, Brett Favre saga at the minute. I'm a big Pat McAfee fan. Indianapolis Colts, probably one of my favorite teams. So yeah, I want to delve into that a little bit. I'm super interested in the Idaho 4 murders when that comes up. I know there's a lot of saga going on with that at the minute. Also, if there's nothing coming up specifically in the next couple of weeks, maybe if anyone can tell me of any trials that Core TV held that I could maybe stream. If it's a 2-week trial, any good ones, then I might be able to stream it as well live in the sense that I would do it over 2 weeks and people can join if they want to. Because there's so many trials in America that I have no clue what the results were. So I think it'd be quite intriguing to go through some of those if there's some dead time in between trials. So it's very open, it's very broad. I've gone through everything at the wall. This is totally outside my comfort zone. I don't know what I'm doing. Um, Even now, I've tried to record this so many times, but I keep being out of sync. So I'm just learning as I go along. It's going to be a disaster before I get it right. So please be patient. Please get involved. I'd love for people to get involved. I love people engaging. Don't not get involved because you're shy or anything like that. Just message me on Twitter. Get on Twitter, message me with anything. You don't have to do anything in the comment section if you don't want to. Some of you might be embarrassed to go that you're watching me because, as I said, you're not going to learn much from me, but we will learn together. That's a promise. Um, so yeah, blabbing on again now. I should have had a script really, shouldn't I? But anyway, please subscribe onto YouTube as well. I'd really appreciate people following this. I'd really appreciate any feedback, whether it's in the comment section or whether you tweet me or message me on Twitter, or wherever. Really appreciate that. If it's constructive criticism, that's absolutely fine. Any criticism, or just like whatever, just be constructive. I'm learning. As I said, I'm outside my comfort zone. This is something that I've been thinking of doing for a while, but didn't have the ball to do it. I know some people that know me are going to laugh and go, "You're embarrassment," and that's absolutely fine. But I believe that if you put your mind to anything, you can, try. And if you fail, you fail, and that's what I'm doing here. I'll chuck everything at this. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But boy, are we going to have fun along the way. So if you're interested in some fun, just please join me on this journey. I say I want to get some live streams together. I want to create videos, but I want to hear from you guys. I want to learn, and not just about true crime and stuff like that, but also, as I said, by countries where you're from. I love America. I love the food in America. I love NFL and stuff like that. College football. I watch that every weekend. So I've got a lot of interest and I've got a lot of stuff that I want to learn as well. So with that note, just remember Dylan12D on Twitter, and also subscribe and like this video. And the Murdoch evaluation from myself will come out hopefully early next week. That's it, guys. Thank you very much for your time. And hopefully you're not falling asleep right now. Have a great evening, day, whatever time it is there, and I'll speak to you soon. Thank you very much.